Alright, so explain to me about Turbo, so I don't...
Alright, so all we're going to do here is we're going to open our packs. You're going to get a chance to look at what characters you have in that pack. You can take a look through the battle cards that you got. Some cards may not be compatible with the abilities for the characters that you have. You'll open the second pack and do the same thing. You'll select one large character, one small character. That will be your team. And then all of the battle cards will get shuffled. And we'll start a game. There are a few rules that go along with playing Turbo. So a couple of those are the only three things really to know. The player with the lower star count goes first. The starting hand size is 1 card instead of the usual 3. And the player with more stars on their team deals damage to their team equal to the star differential.
Okay, excellent. Alright. So let me do mine first. Alright. And I have Raider Ion Storm, a jet. Cool looking. With Raider Ravage, nice.
Awesome, part of the spy patrol that goes along with Soundwave's character.
Yeah. I'm really excited that Soundwave is a part of this. Alright, do you want to go next?
Alright, let's see. I got Raider Flame Feather. He's part of the Fire Con grouping, which is a new category of Decepticons in this wave.
Interesting. And Private Stakeout.
And Private Stakeout. Rescue Patrol. He's a car and a specialist.
Speak of the Devil. Raider Laserbeak. Major Soundwave.
Whoa. Excellent. That's awesome right there. So right off the bat, potentially being able to form a Soundwave team there. I think you found your first Turbo team.
Yeah, I believe this will work. Now let me see, the number of stars. 11, 16...
So you're only going to select one large character and one small character. Okay. So you won't run into having 25 stars.
Okay. So if
You'll be well under the requirements.
So something like this, right? If I would choose that.
Yes, or you'd be able to use Ravage instead of Laserbeak if you liked his ability better than.
Let's see, Ravage. Do 1 damage to an enemy. If that enemy has 4 armor or more, do 2 damage to it instead. Okay. We flip this mode, draw a card. Let's grab a card from your hand. Pierce 2. Ooh, I like that. And you may play a secret action. I'll try Laserbeak.
So you may change your mind if you happen to not get any secret actions in your
that's true.
In your battle card. So that may affect your decision there on which of those characters that you'd like to play.
Yeah.
In my other pack, I got Raider Runabout, who's a car and a specialist. He's got some synergy with a secondary character that hopefully we'll see later on opening packs. And then Private Tyraxodon, who is a battle master. So once he gets KO'd, he'll flip to his upgrade side and become a weapon that you can attach to your primary character.
So what do you... Oh, you're going to wait till you look to see what
So I'm going to look and see what I've got in my battle cards before I select my team. A few interesting cards here. So I got a couple of armors where you can only equip them to a certain type of character. This one you can only equip on a melee character. And this one you can only equip on a ranged character. I only have one ranged character. And I have one melee character, it looks like. So that may... determine who I select here for my team. And then I also got a heroic team up. So tap one of your untapped Autobots. You can add its total to one of your untapped Autobots until end of turn. So luckily, each of my small characters is an Autobot, so that card is at least useful in some capacity in whichever team that I decide to utilize. Get this other one open here. Joe, how you doing over there with determining your team? Are you going to stick with Soundwave, and did you decide on Ravage or Laserbeak?
Well, I do have a lot of secret actions, and looks like I have some cards that work better with range characters, and Laserbeak, well, Ion Storm is also ranged. But I want to use Soundwave really badly. I think the cards I have will work with these two, with Laserbeak and Soundwave. I even have one card that works only on Decepticons, so that's great. Let's see, the rares here are Dampening Field, which is a secret action. Reveal when one of your characters defends. When revealed, your opponent can't flip more than 4 battle cards during this turn. That's interesting. And the other rare, Callous Leadership. Move up to 5 damage counters from one of your Decepticon leaders, he is a leader. Soundwave that has 8 stars or more to one of your other characters. And I believe, he has 11, so that would work. Okay. All right, interesting.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna put these to the side, I guess.
Yes. I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to try out Raider Runabout, who is a specialist in a car, and I'm going to team him up with the Battle Master and see if how it works with having him turn into a weapon, and see if we can't take down Soundwave in this matchup. So I'm going to shuffle here.
Right.
I've got a total of, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 stars total.
Wow. I do have 1 star in my hand in this deck. 6, 16, 17.
So 17 versus my 20. So I am going to have to put 3 damage onto one of my characters to start the game to make up for the different amount of stars that we're starting with. So I'm going to take and put 3 damage onto Private Tyraxodon, my Battle Master, since that might help to create him into a weapon sooner, to add him onto Runabout to deal some additional damage. So I'm going to put 3 damage on him to start the game. And then here's some dice for you to take care of when you're adding up your damage onto your character.
Right.
So we'll add damage onto the characters as they take it, up until you reach their total health, and then they'll be knocked out.
You're using it to go up, not damage goes up. Not
we'll count to go up. So everybody's gonna start in alt mode. Private Tyraxodon, he only has 1 mode to start in, which is his bot mode.
Yeah. Soundwave is a spaceship. I'm not sure I'm happy with that. I love but then again, no one knows what a Walkman is anymore, so. Although Laserbeak still has the, even though it's not a cassette, that briefcase, whatever look or style now. That's fine. Everything has to be modernized, so. It would be silly if Soundwave was still a tape deck of some sort. So, who goes first?
For this, the player with a lower star count goes first.
Okay.
So you're going to just draw 1 card instead of the normal 3.
Okay. I draw 1 card, but I can't play it yet.
Yes, you won't be able to play it yet, so your draw will be 1 card, and then at the start of your turn, you'll get to draw a card still.
Okay.
So you drew your 1 card to start the game, and now you'll draw a card for your turn.
Okay.
You won't be able to play a card on your first turn still.
Yeah, I can only attack with my main.
You'll be able to flip a character.
All right, let's see. Do I want to flip him? Let's see. I think he doesn't have as much health as Soundwave, but I'll flip him. I'll flip Laserbeak. Or was it a her? I don't know.
It looks like Laserbeak's got Pierce 2.
Pierce 2. And if I tap Laserbeak, I could play a secret action. Alright, so I'll go ahead and attack.
So because of the Pierce 2, it's going to be damage that won't be blocked. So even though Runabout has 2 defense, the damage is still going to make it through to him. And then Private Tyraxodon, he has 0 for defense. So even if I did flip some blue icons in my defense, the 2 pierce damage is going to still make it to the character. So your decision at that point, if you want to go after the main character or Tyraxodon from a strategic standpoint, and he's going to turn into a weapon when he does get knocked out.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to decide. You know what? I'll go against. Part of me wants to go against Tyraxodon because it's hurt already, and I want to try to take it out as much as I can. But again, if it turns to weapons, that's might hurt me more. So I'll just attack Runabout.
All right.
All right. I will do that. Again, people on the internet, forgive me. I am a newbie to this still. So I tap him to attack. Do I have a secret action?
So you're either going to have tapped him to play the secret action, or you're attacking with him.
Oh, I see. So unless it's out first.
Correct. So the tap ability would allow you to manipulate your first turn if you did have a secret action to play the secret action. And then you would be forced to attack with your only character that's available to attack, which would then be Major Soundwave.
Okay. All right. So I'll go hit that.
All right. I will let you flip your 2 cards for attack.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh, wow. Right off the bat.
All right. 5 and 2 is piercing.
All right. I'm going to flip for defense. I'm going to block 3 of the 5, and I'm going to take the 2 pierce damage. But that was a big swing on the first turn. All right. And then those cards will get scrapped. All right, so Raider Runabout is going to take 2 damage here from the Pierce from Laserbeak, and then we're going to scrap those battle cards.
All right, put it right here.
All right, and that ends your turn. All right, I'm going to draw a card here, and let's decide what we're going to do. So I really want to see if we can get Tyraxodon taken out here. So I am going to play a calculated strike. One of your characters will get +2 attack and Pierce 2 until end of turn. So I'm going to play that 1 card on Private Tyraxodon. So he'll be attacking for 5 with Pierce 2. And I have to attack the character that's tapped.
Okay.
And so I will attack with Tyraxodon into Laserbeak.
All right.
Let me flip my attack cards here. And I am attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. I defend with. Okay.
Flipped a white, so you get 2 more cards. All right.
So 1 blue, 1 defense, so that's 2. So I block 2.
So he's going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
Out of the 6.
Alright, so I go.
So you're going to start with drawing a card. And now this turn, you're able to play 1 action and 1 upgrade card.
Okay, let's see. Alright, I'll give Soundwave HV Electron Breacher, only for Decepticons. And for each Pierce that I flip when attacking, the attack gets Pierce 1 until end of turn. Not sure I understand that. For each...
So
oh, I see. It's just
there is a
telling you...
new pip color that got introduced in this wave. It's a black pip.
Okay.
Sometimes it is hard to see on the card, so you have to look closely. If you look at this card, it actually does have the black pip.
Okay.
It blends in quite well with the gray, so if you're not paying close attention, it is hard to see.
Yeah.
But if you flip one of those during your attack, it will add Pierce 1 to your attack for that character.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it was mentioning the symbol up here. That's what I was confused about. I wasn't sure, like, it was talking about the add-on. I was confused about that. Let's see. And as an action, I will play Medic. Repairs 2 damage to one of my characters. I'll repair. So it'll be from 4 back to 2 damage for Laserbeak. Alright, so scrap that. And I will attack.
And your last decision is if you want to flip one of your characters.
Oh,
so
that's
don't
right.
forget about that.
Okay.
I'm not sure on... I haven't played Soundwave yet. Not sure if his ability on his other side would be more helpful or not at this moment.
Let me try this. Alright. So I'll flip him. And I'll have him attack. But when this attacks, untap each of your spy patrols. So spy patrol, so Laserbeak becomes untapped. Is that
Excellent.
makes sense?
All right.
Okay, I think I understand the combo, how it works. I think with Soundwave, it helps if you have you have Ravage and Laserbeak out, you can constantly untap them. Well, not constantly, but it'll give you an extra attack for your robots.
Yes, either an extra attack or it allows you to utilize their tap ability additionally.
Okay. All right. So 8 so far. I'll go and attack. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 9.
All right, and he's going after Taraxodon here because he's my only tapped character. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully he takes him out here and we'll get a weapon out of it.
Ooh,
all right.
Okay.
So he is going to block for 2. He's going to take 7, and that will be enough to KO him.
Okay.
So when he gets KO'd as a Battle Master, he will be able to play on his upgrade side. So when the upgraded character attacks and you flip at least 2 white, the defender's base defense becomes 0 during this battle. It gives him +3 attack on that character, and if this would leave the battlefield, you would put it in your KO area instead. So I'm going to attach that to Run Amok.
All right. So now instead of being 4, its base is 4 attack. Its base is 7.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I do have a card in my hand, so I'm going to decide if I'm going to switch out for one of these green pip cards. I think I'm going to let it ride. I'm not going to select one of those.
Okay.
Did you want the green to be able to trade for the green pip card that you had on the battlefield from your flip with the card in your hand?
Okay, let's see. Reflects circuits. On rage characters only. While the upgraded character is defending against a melee enemy, the upgraded character has a +1 for armor. But let's see, is he melee? No, he's not. So no, that's fine.
Okay.
It wouldn't work for me.
All right. So I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to draw a card. All right. Let's see. Can't do too much here. But let's try out this new card. I've got a fuel cache in my hand. It's going to let me reveal the top 3 cards of my deck if they include at least one white, one orange, and one blue, I'll be able to put all 3 of those cards into my hand. Otherwise, I'll have to scrap them.
Interesting.
Let's try that out. So my first card, a blue and an orange. So I'm going in the right direction here. Hopefully, in the next 2 cards, after shuffling my scrap pile, I can come across a white, and I'll be able to add those cards to my hand. 2, 3. Excellent. I couldn't have asked for better cards to be going into my hand. So I've got my orange, my blue, and my white. I will be taking all 3 of those from my fuel cache. And then let's put a force field for an armor onto Raider Runabout. So if he would take 5 or more attack damage, the force field would get scrapped and he would only take 4 attack damage. And then let's flip him over to his other mode. When you flip to this mode, draw a card. If you have Runabout on the battlefield, flip him from alt mode to bot mode. So that's the synergy we were talking about earlier. So I get to draw a card here that he has with another character that's in the set. And alright, let's take a swing at Soundwave, since he's the only tapped character.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack Soundwave and flip 1, 2, the white pit, 3, 4. Alright, so I did not activate the upgrade ability here, so I'm attacking for 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got Pierce 1 from a black pip that was in my flip.
Alright. Well, go to white. Let me just shuffle this real fast. Make that up. Alright. So let's see. Alright, I'll flip 2 more. Alright, so this 1 blue. Only blocking 3.
Alright, so taking 5 damage onto a major Soundwave.
Alright.
And then I am going to switch one of my cards out for this extra padding. You're lucky that my Run Amok was a Decepticon, because this Ultra Magnus armor can only be put on Autobots, and he would give +2 attack and +2 defense to my character.
Hope he shows up. Shows up in his booster box. That'd be pretty convenient. Alright, excellent.
Alright, and it is your turn.
Alright,
so he does not untap.
I have to wait till they all untap before I can do that.
Correct.
Alright, so I draw a card. Let's see, and I can play an action or an upgrade. I will not play an action because it won't make sense if I do. I will give Laserbeak and Utility. It allows it to give it additional Pierce 1, so now it's a Pierce 3. And if it's ever scrapped, when this is scrapped, I scrapped an enemy utility as well, so it has a double effect in a sense. Alright, so that is it. I will go ahead and attack with Laserbeak. Alright. Let's see. 1. Alright, 2. So that's 4 and 2 of its Pierce. No, sorry, 3 of its Pierce.
Alright. Alright. I would block 4 normally after flipping the 2 blue with the 2 defense, but we're 3 of its Pierce. I'm going to take 3.
Okay. And I made a mistake. I didn't flip a character before my attack.
You don't always have to flip one. It doesn't always make sense to flip, but we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. Right.
And everybody's going to untap here.
All right.
And because Runabout didn't take more than 5 damage or more, he still has
stays.
the force field on.
Okay.
Alright. I am also going to play a personal targeting drone as a utility to give him Pierce 1 for my upgrade. And then I am going to play a calculated strike. So one of your characters will get +2 attack and Pierce 2 until end of turn. So he'll have Pierce 3, and we've given him +2 attack, so he is going to be at least attacking for 10, and we'll see if we can activate his weapon's special ability here.
Okay.
So we're going to attack, and we've got to try and take down Soundwave. He's definitely the biggest threat here, so let's see what we can do.
Alright.
1, 2.
2. 1 blue. So 3.
So 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack with 3 pierce.
Okay, so that's including, that's including with the armor, or?
So 11 attack. So
So
you would
3.
block 3, and he's gonna take 8.
8. So that would be 13 altogether of damage. 13. So he's hobbling along.
We've got him on the ropes.
Yeah, 2 more and he'll be out. So I have to try to take you out as fast as I can, if possible.
You will get 2 attacks when it is your turn, where Runabout is tapped.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens here.
All right.
Here's hoping.
All right. So I'll draw this. Let me shuffle real fast. All right. Let's see. Cool action, but it's not applicable at this moment. Let's see. Let me just try it. Callous Leadership. Move up to 5 damage counters from one of your Decepticon leaders, and he is a leader that has 8 stars or more, and he does, to one of your other characters. So I think I'll share the burden of pain. I'll give him 3 damage. So that way there is some chance in case I'm not able to defeat you. I'm not sure if that's a good play. We'll see how it goes. I see you smiling. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack you with... I'll try with Laser Beak.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll go ahead.
So let's just move this Callous Leadership out of the way.
Yes.
And then yeah, I see that you're remembering that if you wanted to flip a character, now's your opportunity.
That's interesting. But actually that works. Each of your Spy Patrols has 1 armor, so in case I need to defend, that it works retroactively, pretty much. Like it just.
Yes, it just goes out to him. But where you are getting to attack with both characters this turn, you'd have to weigh your option of if dealing more damage in his other mode would be more beneficial to you.
True. All right, so let me go ahead and attack. I have Pierce 3 to start with. No, that's not Pierce. Just blank. So 3.
3, and it's Pierce 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flip for my defense, even though it's making it through. I would have blocked 4 again, but all 3 Pierce makes it. So it's going up to 8 here. And then you get to attack with Major Soundwave.
Alright, so that's my turn to start again, right?
You just get to attack again.
Just attacking, but
yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'll go ahead and attack. This has +2, so it's 6. So let's see, 1, 2. Drew white, so I put up 2 more cards. Alright, so 6, 7.
so I'm blocking 1, 2, 3, 4
Oof, that's good.
out of 7. So he's going to take 3. And you put him to 11. All right. And then everybody's going to untap here.
All right.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to shuffle this. Well, I don't think that I have a good scenario here because taking 2 damage is going to defeat me. So I can't afford to take any damage from Laserbeak. My only hope at this point would be to block enough to not only take 1 damage from Major Soundwave. So I think I'm going to change my armor out here. And I'm going to play an extra padding, which will give me tough 1.
Okay.
So we'll see if that'll help me out. And because I can't afford to take the pierce damage, I'm gonna go after Laserbeak this turn. So I'm gonna attack Raider Laserbeak. Alright, and I am attacking for 5, 8, 9 with pierce 2.
Okay. Oof. All right. Okay, let me quickly shuffle. All right, come on, blue. Okay, 1 blue. That's it. So 2.
So taking 7, and Laserbeak
Yeah.
is KO'd.
Scrapped. Okay.
You lost this. The personal attack drone.
Oh, yes. When he had to scrap his personal attack drone, that scraps my personal attack drone. Thank you for that.
Okay. All right. So then it's my turn. Draw a card. Okay, this will be useful. I'll use Medic to repair 2 damage. So it's down to 8 of damage. Do not have a utility at the moment in my hand. So I'll go ahead, tap to attack. So let's see, 6. Seven.
All right. Here's hoping. 1, 2, and we gave him tough 1. All right, we flipped a white with that tough 1 and a blue, so we get 2 more cards. 1.
Oh, wow.
2. So he's gonna block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 7 and only take 1.
Ah, so close.
So he's gonna go up to 12, and then everybody's gonna untap here.
Okay.
And we're gonna get 1 more chance here to see if we can deal enough damage to take down Major Soundwave. Alright, let's draw our final card. Let's see what we can do. So the only thing I can play is I've got a personal targeting drone to give him Pierce 1. And then all we can do is attack Major Soundwave, and we'll flip 2 cards.
Alright.
1, 2. We got a white, so we'll flip 2 more. One, 2. So he's going to attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we were able to activate the weapon's ability here, and the defender's base defense becomes 0 during this battle. So
Wow.
the 2 defense he would have had here becomes 0.
So
And we're going to attack for 9 with Pierce 1. And how much are you blocking
Just
over there?
one.
So he's going to take 8.
8. I'm afraid he does not make it by one
Enough
pack. And
to
just enough.
survive the onslaught of Major Soundwave. That was a great matchup.
That was fun.
Came down to the wire.
That
I
was
think
good.
we saw a lot of good cards there.
Yeah.
Some cards you might not see a lot of play with, but definitely made for a fun matchup.
Definitely. I think with Soundwave, I didn't take more advantage of the armor for the Spy Patrol. I should have paid more attention to that. As well as flipping them. Flipping them is important. That's great. This is fun.